Hi, I'm Fred Scala and I'm here at Colraine Equestrian Centre near Truro, and today I've brought a handful of my horses here for a schooling session. Today I've worked on the flat with my top horse, Everon Vivendi. He's currently on the Irish Olympic long list, so hopefully we're one of 12 training towards the Tokyo Games when they happen, hopefully 2021. And so I started off today with him in the dressage tack. It's nice to come to Colraine and be able to use the space to run through movements that I at home wouldn't be able to even try and attempt in my 20x40. But he went really nicely. I was able to work in my lateral movements, get him nice and supple, take the time to have a straight line long enough to hold angles, to make small adjustments and small corrections that I hope will pay off in the ring this weekend. So once we finished with the dressage, I tacked him up and brought him up here to the big outdoor, and there's a very small course set up, and for me getting him to canter around that small course is more important than sticking up big fences and jumping those. So you'll watch the video. I'm jumping around a very small track for him, but I'm very much focused on the quality of my training. So the scales of training, I'm trying to stick very clearly to my rhythm, and within that rhythm adjust up and down to the fence. I'm making sure I use as much of the turn as possible to help create my suppleness and get him soft around my leg. My contact has to be steady and quiet the entire time. I have to be able to store impulsion in the horse, and then lastly keep that very straight when I come down and jump each fence. So if you're watching, I'll do 2 or 3 rounds at this height, and you'll see round to round it gets smoother, more adjustable, more quiet, more accurate. So the importance to having small fences or poles to do this is that when we go in the ring, we have to jump what's in front of us, and sometimes our adrenaline or our nerves can take over and we can make poor decisions. So I like to practice making the right decisions when there's no fear or no emotion attached. When they're small or they're just poles, I can be super critical whether it was right or wrong. When there's a fence in the way, we kind of tend to take what we get, and it's very hard for us to really focus on the detail and the quality that we need to be able to train with in order for the competition to go that bit better. So once I had my control down and my adjustability and my rideability, and I was really happy that I was able to ride the horse exactly as I wanted, I then rode down a very simple line to a bigger fence. And again, I'm just focusing on jumping into the line and being in control the entire way down to the fence. And from there I was able to build it bigger and add some V-poles on it to help the horse's jumping technique. So he's arriving at the same place to the fence every single time, so he learns his coordination to push himself up in the air with more power and more coordination. I then rode a bending line both ways, so we're riding the dog leg both directions, and the end result was the horse was balanced, he was waiting for me, and I felt like I was totally in control. So when I translate that into going in the ring with 12, 15 fences that are big, and I have to relate the distances accurately, I have confidence that I know I can ride what I've walked, and that will help me jump a clear round. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and yeah, good luck with your competitions. See you later.